Let me start this. Alright, what's up everyone? We're gonna make a little quick update. Last video I made was I believe 4 days ago. Let me just check it. Nice, bro. Get Ash on my computer. Get Ash on my computer. Let me just check when my last day that I posted was.
Here, you
so
want the
that
rest?
could be accurate, yeah. Yeah, so day 2 was 3 days ago, so we're on day 5 now. And let me just explain. I didn't really make this like I did the last video, but just use my little handy dandy pen. So the day that I posted, we had 3 ad sets, and so we had So on the day of the last video, we had 2 assets, and I remember we were saying I'm going to run the third ad set on the next day. So this was day 3. So on this day, these 2 ad sets didn't get any sales, right? And then on day 4, I think today's day 6 actually. Yeah. On day 4, this ad set was profitable when I woke up. So I woke up and there was 2 sales, and it had only gotten like $20 in spend. So I was running 10 native statics. At $100 per day on a completely new angle. It was a problem aware angle, and so the difference between these two, this is ad set 1. The difference between ad set 1 and 2 was I was running them as angles, like let's say it was a certain market, right? Like let's say men who are dealing, let's say you're trying to sell a product that helps with like gut issue, right? So this would be like old men who are noticing kidney stones. I would target half of them being this is fucking massive. Problem aware. I just do problem aware, and then I do problem unaware. There'd be like 1 or 2 solution aware ads in there, and it would be split between like a couple videos and a couple images. So like some native statics, some images that showed the product, that'd be like solution aware. And that's how I had both these ad sets structured. And on day 3, I switched this one to pretty much all native statics. It was like 5 native statics, and then 5 were native statics with text. So I would do like a headline, like basically how I had it structured was I had it like, say this is the ad. Here I have like, if we go back to like the gut issue shit, right? Like it's like a dude, let's say it's like a toilet, and there's like kidney stones or some shit, and I don't know how kidney stones work, it's not my market, but there's like kidney stones in the toilet. Alright, there's my nice little toilet. Draw this shit for you guys. Alright, kidney stones in the toilet, and then on the top would be like researchers find link between sleep and gut issue. And so you're targeting problem unaware going into problem aware. So I like this format, and this was the format that was getting the most clicks on the other ones. But you can really like call out the audience with this, and then this kind of grabs them, because it'll be like a really graphic image of like the toilet, and there's like blood in the toilet or something that's like really eye-catching, and then you can use like a headline. So I took this kind of thing and I applied it to this. So I had like 5 like this, and then I also just had like 5 that were just images of like a dude, like an old man maybe, and he has his hands on his gut because it hurts, right? And then obviously like you do most of the selling in like the headline and the primary text. It's like the headline would be something like attention, people with gut issues must read. Like that's kind of like the headlines I was running. I'll remove this so you guys can see it. So this is headline, and then primary text would be like a narrative story, like I had gut issues since I was 3 years old, blah blah blah. I had gut issues since I was 3 years old, and I couldn't figure it out. I was peeing blood, kidney stones, and I did a bunch of research, and I blah blah blah, like talk about, and this is where you can pretty much put a whole article here and like do like long lead, very long on the lead section, and then maybe go a little bit into like unique mechanism. But the whole goal of like your primary text is to get them to click onto the article, and from the article is where you can really do the selling, because you can go back and then you go more into the lead. Obviously the lead, like not everyone's going to read all this, maybe they just see this and click it, especially with these ones. Like with these ones you have to go heavier into the lead in the article, and I was running both of these to the same article. So you start with like obviously the headline and subheader, and this needs to like call out the audience immediately, and then lead is like a short story or like personal story about the problem, really getting into like the emotional aspect and their beliefs. For this part, you really want to use Reddit. For this, like give Claude a bunch of Reddit articles and tell it to really like figure out what the market is and what the avatar is. Like really go into the avatar here and try and figure out like what they are, what these people are really going through. You want to speak to them here and use their like internal beliefs, all the breakthrough advertising shit. And then you transition into unique problem of solution, right? Why? So this is like if they have gut issues, like if it's a problem unaware, if we're going back to like sleep causing this, right? Then why does sleep cause their unique problem in their gut? Like sleep causes gut issues. So you want to explain this very simply but clearly. You need to make it seem like the reason when you're targeting these like really small angles, like sleep causes gut, like would be a small angle. Like you need to go deep into the issue. Like this is like probably the most important part. Why is the sleep causing their unique issue? And why is it nothing else? Like why is it not the food they're eating? Why is it not their lifestyle, their exercise? You need to discount this and show exactly why it's sleep. And then you can transition into unique mechanism of the solution. And this shows directly how to counter the sleep issue and therefore countering the gut issue. I need to show that if they solve this unique problem of the sleep, then they will solve their gut issue, which will therefore solve their blood in the toilet and their kidney stones. So then I move into invalidating other products. And the reason you have to invalidate other products here is the best method for doing this is show why do the other products not pertain to the unique mechanism of the problem. So let's say you have like gut issue stuff is like, let's say you're trying to take, I don't know, what do people use for gut issues? Let's say we're selling like some
Tums? I don't know.
Okay, yeah, why does Tums not work? Tums works on your stomach, but it doesn't solve the root cause, which is the sleep. And Pepto-Bismol doesn't help sleep, but you know what does help sleep is your product, whatever let's say you're selling like Mushroom Complex. Mushroom Complex solves your sleep issue, which therefore solves the gut issue. And that's how you introduce your product, is you invalidate it and then introduce your product. And like the reason the other ones weren't working is because they don't target the sleep, but the one that does target sleep is the Mushroom Complex. And then you introduce your product, then you say there's a lot of other mushroom complexes. You have to show why is yours the best. You say like the one I decided to go with. Oops, this should be a C. The one I decided to go with was this mushroom complex by your brand. And then you go into the closing section, which is show reviews, show testimonials, show before and afters, show doctor fucking certified shit, anything you can, like show everything, like show how many people bought your product and are happy with it. It's good to show video reviews too, like video testimonials, make it look real. You could do that with AI. Anything here, and then after all that is done, at the very, very bottom of the page, you show the offer, which is like your price, product, and the buy link. And then from there, that goes to your PDP, and then from the PDP, obviously, like you have like your add to cart, you have upsell here, and then once they purchase, like let's say checkout page, then you should add an upsell here, which is like one-time offer, get another one of my fucking mushroom complexes for 50% off. 50% off, offer ends in, and add like a timer, like offer ends in 1 minute, shit like that. And then from here, you close them. You could even go like upsell, downsell, but I don't do that yet, but maybe I should. And then from here, they are in the email, and you'll continue to sell to them through the email. So that's pretty much the funnel. And let's go into like the media buying section. So day 4, we ran this $100 a day, and we got like 3 sales, and we were running I think a 2.4 ROAS, something like that, 2.4 or 2.5. So clearly winning angle. So it took us we tested 3 angles. This one was the winning angle. And I remember I was trying to figure out, like, with my partner, we were trying to figure out, like, how long do we have to wait until we cut an angle? Like, how do we know when an angle is a winner? Do we just look at click-through rates? Do we look at, like, add to carts? But it's, like, what I realized is, like, a winning angle, like, you won't have to question whether an angle is winning or not. Like, you'll know. Like, this is clearly a winning angle. It spent $100 and it made like almost $250, like 2.4 ROAS on the first day. Really good. So I cut the other two and I upped the budget and I added a couple more ads in, a couple more native statics. So now we have like, I think we had like 13 ads running. And second day, same thing, we ran like a 2 ROAS. 2 ROAS at 120 in spend. And like most of the spend was going to like ad number 6, and then like ad number 2 got like 1 sale. Like we got 5 sales yesterday, so 5 sales, and then like another one got a sale. So like the spend was pretty dispersed, but like a lot of it was like $80 on this one. This one got like $7 and it got a sale, and then the other one got like 10. And the other one, all the other money was like dispersed. So I started looking for I started talking to my editors, getting some videos edited, some VSLs edited, and then also me and my partner started editing our own VSLs. So now we're on day 6, and it's, what time is it? Over there, it's 2 p.m., right?
Yeah.
3:30. It's 3:30 in the U.S.
2:30.
2:30.
Well, doesn't matter.
Yeah, 2:30, or at least I live in California, so 2:30 California time. We upped the budget today to 200. We added a VSL in, and then my 13 native statics. So this is meta. I'm getting fucking pretty good at this shit. And we have 2 sales. We're at like 2 ROAS right now, I think. 2 ROAS. And the VSL hasn't really caught on yet. Like, it only has like $5 in spend, but it has like a 25% click-through rate. It has a 60% hook rate. So I think this is gonna catch on soon. It just started getting more spend, so like it just went from 0 to 5. So I think they're gonna start spending on it. But right now it's 2 ROAS, and basically how we're gonna scale this is we're just gonna go hard into VSLs. So I'm gonna be giving editors a lot of scripts, and then I'm gonna be doing AI UGC, and then obviously I'm gonna keep my native statics running because they're winning. But basically you want to carry over, like you can basically tell Claude to take like these 2, right? You tell Claude over here, it's like, this is Claude. You tell Claude to, you give it the ad, give it the advertorial, and you say analyze. Why is this so fucking small? Analyze the marketing message. And tell me why it's a winner. And then you can write your script for the VSL. Like when you're writing your script for the VSL, you want to maintain that same marketing message, because this marketing message that you captured in the VSL is the marketing message that's what's really making this ad win. It's like whatever is the message that got through to the prospect here, that's what you need to copy into the VSL, and it's going to sell stronger in the VSL and the video ads because people watch those, and it's easier to sell them through videos, and they scale harder. So you want to keep that consistent. So we're going to do, going in tomorrow will be at least a few of these AI UGCs. I don't know if my editors will be done with their videos yet, but hopefully we can get like one more VSL in, a couple AI UGCs, and then the native statics I'm not going to add anymore. I'm just going to focus all on video, and we're just going to basically keep pumping VSLs and AI UGC until we scale with it. So that's pretty much the plan. We did like 600 over these 2 days, so like day 6 and day 7. Day 6 and day 7 did like $600 in sales. So we're running like a solid like 2 point something ROAS right now. And once I get more VSLs in and AI AGC, I'll probably scale the budget again. And hopefully we'll be seeing our first 1K day in the challenge. And once we hit the first 1K day, all we'll need to do to scale to 3K days, like 3.3K days equals 100K per month, which is the challenge. We will probably need like 1 or 2. We could probably do it with 1 winning angle, but I'll probably start testing more angles. So like angle 2, angle 3, winner. So we'll find like 1 or 2 more winning angles, copy the same thing, just dump AI into it, dump VSLs into it. Once we find these, same thing, dump AI, dump VSLs, and scale the budget, and that should get us to 100K. So that's pretty much where we're at right now. Tom, do you wanna? I'm gonna put in the clip of you talking about your shit, but do you want to add anything?
I'm good for now. I'm just working.
Alright, Todden's good for now. Todden's done. So challenge is going strong. 16-hour days. Going strong.
The cloaker's coming along.
Yeah, my boy's working on something really cool. He's working on a creative cloaker. So everyone knows like payment cloaking, and everyone knows what's the other one? Facebook cloaking. But
Link cloaking. Everyone knows
sorry.
link cloaking.
Like you can cloak, like if this is your Facebook ad and then you go to the website and this is like Pornhub, what should you say? Obviously like this has to be a ClearNet link, or it has to be like a white page, and then the cloaker goes in between. But what he's working on is the actual image creative itself that goes on Facebook. Basically, Facebook AI sees a cat, an image of a cat. It's like, look at my cute cat. Donate to my cat. Very non-threatening, not going to get banned. And then, what the user sees is dicks. If you choose to advertise dicks. So, very cool. No need for, well, you'll have to add in link cloaking, of course, too. But then, this is like the most important part. You could literally run anything. You go from here with the link cloaker onto your fucking Pornhub, and then people buy from you because you're the only one running porn ads. So yeah, that's what we're doing. Anyway, I'll see you guys in the next video.